up, you guys? It's PokeGirl7 here, and in today's video I'm going to be ranking every single shiny Pokemon available in Pokemon Go on a scale from 1 to 10. So I do want to say that all of these ratings are based on my own opinions, and they're mostly going to be based around looks, not really the functionality of a Pokemon or the usefulness of the Pokemon. It's really just all about the way that the shiny looks. And I do want to say that new shinies come to Pokemon Go all the time, so this video was filmed in August 2019. These are all of the currently available shiny Pokemon in the game. I'm sure more shinies are going to be coming soon. And I just want to say that the shiny list that I'm looking at today is from leekduck.com. You guys can go check out that website to see the updated shiny list. It's always updated as soon as new shinies come out, so you can find this list at leekduck.com/shiny. But without further ado, let's get into the ratings. Okay, so let's get started, guys. I do want to say I think there's over 300 shinies available in Pokemon Go at this point, so it's gonna take me a while to do this video, so let's jump into it. First off, we have Shiny Bulbasaur. Shiny Bulbasaur is okay. It doesn't change drastically from the original, so I'm gonna rate that around a 4. And then we have Ivysaur. It's a beautiful shiny. I'm gonna give that one a 6. And then Shiny Venusaur definitely deserves an 8. Shiny Charmander, maybe like a 3. Charmeleon, 5. Charizard, 10. One of the best shinies of all time. Squirtle, I'm gonna have to give Squirtle like a 2. Wartortle, definitely an 8. Blastoise, I'm gonna give Blastoise a 9. Shiny Caterpie, one of my favorites, let's say an 8. Metapod, 6. Butterfree, 9. Pidgey, 3. Pidgeotto, 5. Pidgeot, 7. Rattata, 5. Raticate, 3. Alolan Rattata, 7. Alolan Raticate, 8. Ekans, 6. Arbok, 8. Shiny Pichu, it doesn't change a lot. I'm gonna have to give Shiny Pichu a 3 just because I really like shiny babies, but like I said, it doesn't change much. Shiny Pikachu, he looks like a crispy burnt french fry. I'm gonna give him a 5. Shiny Raichu is about a 5 as well. Shiny Alolan Raichu is a 10. I think it's amazing. It looks like a chocolate Easter bunny. Sandshrew, I'm gonna give that an 8. Sandslash, 7. Alolan Sandshrew, probably like a 6. Alolan Sandslash, 7. Nidoran Female, 8. Nidorina, 8. Nidoqueen, 9. Nidoran Male, 9. Nidorino, 8. Nidoking, 10. Cleffa, 7. Clefairy, 7. And Clefable, 7. Alolan Vulpix, 7. Alolan Ninetales, 9. I would say 10 because the color is really beautiful, but it doesn't change all that much, so I'm still gonna give it a 9. Igglybuff, 1. If I can even give it a 1, I would give it a 0 because it barely changes, but I guess my lowest score today is gonna be a 1. Jigglypuff, 6. And Wigglytuff, 6. Zubat, 7. Golbat, 8. Crobat, 10. Diglett, 6. And Dugtrio, 6. Alolan Diglett, 7. Dugtrio, 7. Alolan Meowth, 8. And same for Alolan Persian. Psyduck, 10. And Golduck, maybe like an 8. Mankey, 7. Primeape, 5. Growlithe, 9. And Arcanine, a 10. Poliwag, maybe 3. Poliwhirl, 4. Poliwrath, 7. Politoed, 10. That is an amazing shiny. Machop, 5. Machoke, 8. Machamp, 9. Geodude, 10. Graveler, 8. And Golem, 7. Alolan Geodude, 10. Alolan Graveler, 8. And Alolan Golem, 8. Ponyta, 10. And Rapidash, 10 for sure. Magnemite, 10. And Magneton, 10. Some of the most beautiful shinies in the game. And then Magnezone, I would give it like a 5 or 6. It's not really that great. It doesn't change a lot. Seal, 3 because it doesn't change much, and 3 for Dugong. Grimer, 8. And Muck, 7 because the green isn't as vibrant. Alolan Grimer, 10. I love this shiny, and same for Alolan Muck. Shelder, 10. Shelder is one of my favorite shinies of all time. It is a god tier shiny. Definitely 10. And Shiny Cloyster, a 9. Ghastly, 10. One of the best shinies for sure. Haunter, about an 8. And Gengar, sadly, maybe a 1. Gengar barely changes. Even though it's my favorite Pokemon, it's one of my least favorite shinies, sadly. Onix, 8. Steelix, 9. Drowsy, 9. And same for Hypno. Krabby, I'd give it like a 7. And Kingler, probably a 5 or a 6? Let's go with 5. Alolan Executor, that is a solid 9. I think it's beautiful. Cubone, I think I'm gonna give Cubone a 6, and I'm gonna give Marowak an 8. And Alolan Marowak is, I guess I would say 8. It would be a 9 or a 10 if it changed more drastically, but I just love this Pokemon in general, but let's just say 8. Coughing 6, Wheezing 7. Horsey, I'll give it a 6. Seadra is a 10. It's some of my favorite colors, and Kingdra is a 10 as well. Scyther, 7, and Scizor, a 10. Smoochum, I guess Smoochum's like a 5. It's not the best, but not the worst. Jinx is a solid 8. She doesn't change a lot, but I love the pink dress. Elekid, 1 or 0, because it barely changes at all. Electabuzz is a solid 7. Electivire, 2, because it barely changes. Magby, 7. Magmar, 10. And Magmortar, 10. Those are both some amazing shinies. Pinsir is an 8. Magikarp, 9. And Gyarados, 10 for sure. Lapras, that's another solid 10. One of the best shinies in the game. This might be my favorite shiny out of the entire game so far. Eevee, 8. Vaporeon, 8. Jolteon, 6. Flareon, 4. Espeon, 9. Umbreon, 10. Leafeon, 1. Glaceon, 4. Ammonite is an 8. Amistar is an 8. Kabuto, 8. Kabutops, 10. Aerodactyl, 8. Articuno, 2, because it barely changes. Zapdos, 1, because it really barely changes. And Moltres is a solid 9. I think it's a gorgeous shiny. Dratini, 9. Dragonair, 10. Dragonite, 7. Chikorita, that's a beautiful shiny. It reminds me of like fall colors, so I'm gonna give that one a 9. Bayleaf is decent, let's say 7. And Meganium sadly is around a 4 for me. Cyndaquil, it's a cool color but not very pretty. I would give it like a 6. Quilava, 6, and Typhlosion, 6. Totodile, 5. Croconaw, 6, and Feraligatr, 6. Togepi, 5. Togetic, 2. Togekiss, 2. Natu, 7. And Xatu, 7. Mareep, that's an easy 9. And Flaffy is about a 6. And Ampharos is a 10. I love shiny Ampharos. Azurill, 10. Marill, 10. And Azumarill, 10. They're all beautiful shinies. I love that family so much. Bonsly, 10. Sudowoodo, 8. Apom, 9. Ambipom, 9. Sunkern, 3. Sunflora, 1. I think it looks like a dead flower. Murkrow, 9. Honchkrow, 10. Misdreavus, 7. Mismagius, 9. Wynot, 10. Wobbuffet, 9. Just because I think Wynot's cuter. Pineco, 8. Fortress, 9. Snubbull is definitely a 10. It's up there in the god tier of shinies for me. But Granbull, I guess I'm gonna give it like a 6 because I kind of like original Granbull better than the shiny. Shuckle, 8. Sneasel is definitely a 10, and same goes for Weavile. Those are some beautiful pink shinies. Swinub, 7. It looks like a watermelon. Piloswine, 7, and Mamoswine, 6. Delibird is a 9. Houndour, 7, and same goes for Houndoom. Raikou is definitely a solid 8. Entei is a 9. And Suicune's actually coming out this Saturday, and I would give shiny Suicune a 9. Larvitar is a 9. Pupitar is a 9, and Tyranitar is sadly a 3. Lugia is a 10, and Ho-Oh is also a 10. Trico is a 9. Grovyle is a 9, and Sceptile is an 8. Torchic is a 3, Combskin's a 3, and Blaziken's a 4. Mudkip is a 10, and Marshtomp I would say is 8, and Swampert is a 10. I don't know what it is about Marshtomp, I just don't really like its design very much. Poochyena is an 8, and Mightyena is a 9. Zigzagoon is a 6, and Lanoon is a 6. Lotad is a 7, Lombre is a 6, and Ludicolo is a 7. Tailo is a 9 and Swellow is a 10. Wingull is about a 5 and same goes for Pelipper. Ralts is a 9, Curlia is a 10, Gardevoir is a 10, and Gallade is a 10. And if I could give Gardevoir an 11, I would. Slackoth is a 7, Vigoroth is a 4, and Slacking is a 3. Makihita I would give a 7, and Hariyama I would give a 9. I love that shiny. Sableye is a 10. I love my shiny ghosts. And Mawile is an 8. Aron is a 6, Lairon is a 5, and Aggron is a 5. Meditite is an 8, and Medicham is a 9. Plusle is a 1 because it barely changes, and Minun is a 7. Badoo is a 7, Roselia is a 10, and Roserade is an 11. I love the purple and black together. Whelmer is a 9, Wellord is a 9 as well. Spoink is an 8, and Grumpeg is a 9. Spinda is an 8, Swablu is a 10, and Altaria is a 10. Lunatone, 3, Solrock, 7. Lil Leap would be a 6 for me, and Cradilly would be an 8. Anorith is a 7, and Armaldo is an 8. Phoebus is an 8, and Milotic is a solid 10 for sure. Castform is a 7, Shuppet is an 8, Bayonet is a 9. Duskull is a 10, Dusclops is a 10, and Dusknoir is sadly a 7. I really wish it kept that red color. Absol is a 10 for sure. It's up there in the god tier with Shelder and Snubbull. Snorunt is a 9, Glalie is a 6, and Frostlass is a 10 for sure. Clamperl is an 8, Huntail is an 8, and Warpus is a 9. Lubdisk is a 9, Bagon is a 9, Shelgon is 7, and Salamence is a 10. Beldum is an 8, Matang is a 9, and Metagross is 10. Latios is a solid 9. I love that golden yellow color. Latios is about a 7 or an 8. Let's go with 8. Kyogre is a 10 for sure. I love that pinkish purple. Groudon is a 9. Rayquaza is a 10. He is definitely a god tier shiny. Shinx is a 10, Luxio is a 10, and you know Luxray is a solid 10. Drifloon is a 10. I love the yellow and blue. You don't really see that much on shinies. Same thing with Drifblim, so it's a 10 as well. Baneri is a 9. I love that soft pink color, and same goes for Lopunny. She's a 9 too. Bronzor is a 7. Bronzong is a 6. Cresselia is a 9. Meltan I would give like a 5. It's a really cool shiny to have, but it doesn't change much. And then we have, last but not least on the entire list, Melmetal, and I'm gonna give him like a 6. Okay, so those are all of the shiny Pokemon that are available in Pokemon Go, rated 1 through 10. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to film, and I thought it was kind of a fun idea because people always ask me what my favorite shinies are in the game, and I don't really have any particular shiny favorites. I just like some of them more than others, so I feel like this video is really cool to put out. So let's do a recap. Some of my favorite shinies in the game would be Lapras, Sneasel, Snubbull, Shelder, a lot of pink shinies, or just shinies that change a lot from their original. I really like the bright orange on like Alolan Geodude too. So those are some of my favorites, but you guys kind of catch the drift there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess I'm going to close it off right here. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel to join my Gengar gang, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!